I went freelance full-time at the end of July, and the good news is, I'm not dead. And I'm making it work. I still have a home and a paycheck that comes every so often. But now that I've actually found my footing, whoa, Nelly. But now that I've found my footing, my experience may not be as luxurious as some might think it is, or at least what I anticipated. Like my eating habits, for example, which consist of eating quinoa erratically out of just a pan. And then just because, I can top it off with Reese's Puffs. And that being really the only reason why I got these was for that right there. And I got the foil Bulbasaur. That's good, right? It even says on the box, including a chance for a Bulbasaur foil card. So that means I'm lucky, special, right? Now, of course, I'm my own boss, which means I get to work when I want to work, and I get to choose what I want to work on. However, that doesn't mean that I still don't get extremely bored with what I'm doing sometimes, and that's not to demean the work that I'm doing, it's just like the nature of it. If I were to give a sincere representation of what my actual day-to-day looks like, this is what it would look like. So weirdly, I found myself picking up some pastimes that I thought I would never do, such as learning how to finally play solitaire. Billy, what are you doing? Dude, what are you... Come on. Also taking some time apart to build some models, specifically some Gundams. This one's gonna be named Janet. This is the first one I built. I think this one's just gonna be called Mom. Now, I must admit, I actually don't watch Gundam. I've actually tried multiple times in my life and just have not gotten into it. But damn, do I like building them and looking at them. Basically, the point that I'm trying to make here is that in the midst of working full-time for myself and doing what was a passionate hobby, I now find myself finding other hobbies to fill in gaps, like weird food combinations, building models, and learning card games. This is actually just how I work out. Now, of course, everyone's situation is going to be a little different. There's always going to be misconceptions and stigmas. So my experience freelancing and working from home is going to be a lot different than someone else's. For those of you who don't know, I'm a freelance video man, but I primarily work in the realm of video editing. So a lot of my time is just spent sitting and editing. But still, I believe that my experience can be applied and adapted to many other career choices and such. So here's just a few quick tips I have for going freelance. Make sure your career choice and your lifestyle both equate to the same means. If you're slamming out of the gate and going into freelance having kind of an expensive lifestyle, whether that means going out and eating a lot or buying a lot of clothes and stuff, you might want to draw that back a bit. Going freelance has made me more financially conscious than I ever was, and I don't really spend a lot of money in the first place other than like on video games and apparently models now. Rarely. Another tip is, yes, you can set your own hours, but I still believe that a schedule is vital. In my case, I still operate on a loose 9 to 5. The problem with that is that sometimes I work straight through it and I don't actually take a proper break, and then I find myself eating Reese's Puffs and quinoa while also working at the same time, and well, that's just not healthy. But still, I choose to stop working at 5 o'clock sharp. And even then, even if I feel like I could keep going, it's in most cases that I probably wouldn't be making the best decisions after that point, so it's just good that I just force myself to stop. And lastly, if you're having an off day, don't beat yourself up about it. Sometimes I stress myself out when I'm not as attentive as I want to be in the work I'm doing because I am accountable and the sole responsible person for the work that I'm doing. But you just have to trust yourself. I have to trust myself that you can start fresh tomorrow and that you'll just be a little bit more focused. So that's it. All right, so yeah, I'm Indovina. This is my life as of this moment. It could change. You never know. Something could happen next week, and I may not be a freelancing man anymore. All right, enough of my rambling. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. Till next time, see ya.